I'm gonna do a quick video of Liftmoore Crane that I purchased from my service truck. It's going on this F-250. Been needing a crane on the truck for a while since I bought this truck. My old truck, I had an old Harbor Freight crane, but those things are real iffy, and I had one bust on me, come apart on me mid lift, and luckily I wasn't under it. But I was lifting a cylinder like this, a little bit bigger one, and so I thought, well, next time I get another one, I'm gonna go with one that's, a good one. This one right here is a Liftmoore L21. It's the L21-7 model. I think the regular L21 just has the 5-foot boom, but this one has the 7-foot boom on it, and it runs off a 12-volt. And so let me just, so you can see how it comes packed in here, and it's supposed to have everything you need to get it set up. Here's a little checklist that's in here, operator's manual, and ground wire, hand controller up and down, a bunch of little parts. This is a battery cable. So I'm gonna go through the checklist, make sure everything's in here that's supposed to be in here. But I'm gonna be installing it somewhere around in the back of my truck right here in the bed, and it folds down just like you see it right there. So hopefully I don't need a crane just to install the crane. It looks pretty heavy. But I just wanted to do a kind of a quick unboxing video. I didn't see a whole lot of videos on these on YouTube. I've seen some operation videos, but I didn't see anything about installation or anything like that. I mean, I couldn't find hardly anything. I'm gonna try to install this myself. So I'm continuing to unbox this crane. Got the sides torn off, the boards and all that, getting all that taken off. I was taking a look at the instructions for this thing, and they're very vague. There's not a whole lot of instructions in here. So I mean, I figured, paying $4,000 or $5,000 for a crane like this, you'd get a little bit better instructions on what they sent. I mean, not happy about that. Maybe they do that just because they don't want the average Joe, installing these things by themselves. They want you to have to pay the dealer to install them or something. I don't know. But first thing it's calling for is, well, I noticed this. It's got this wire, ground wire, and I stuck it in here. It doesn't. I stuck this in here, but I'm guessing this goes down onto the body somewhere. But I was thinking, well, if it's got this, it's not gonna sit flat, So I got to reading, it's saying, calling for some kind of base plate. So now I got to figure out a base plate. I guess it's got to be the size of this. They don't say anything about how thick or anything like that. It just says a base plate. But I'm guessing it'll match up to this. I don't know if it has to be at least be that thick to to compensate for that, so that's not hitting the bottom of the bed. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I just don't not liking the instructions that I got with it. But right now I'm gonna try to take this thing apart so I can unload it. I tried giving Liftmoore a call, but of course they're closed on Fridays. They're only open Monday through Thursday. So I'm gonna have to call them Monday to see if I can get some kind of better detailed instructions than this. Maybe they got something to let me know what size of base plate, or if it's just depends on your application. I don't know. I don't know if that's just the way this is supposed to be. I'm guessing, you know, it is, but I just don't see how it's gonna sit flat. So anyway, I mean, I like the crane. I'm just not liking what it's looking like. It's going to be kind of a headache to mount. But I will do another video here shortly when I get this pedestal taken apart. I don't know if it just undoes from here, from this. This is what tightens that up so it won't spin around. So I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can undo this and see if it'll, by doing that, if this pedestal will slide out. Hopefully that's what happens. But either way, once I get it taken off, I'll do another video. So I think in order to pull this pedestal off is I'm just gonna have to pull them pins right there, and that'll take this crane, the arm off, and then I can manage it to lift it, you know, two pieces, you know, separate. I did have to take off this little grounding strap, but I think that this, I'm not sure. I don't think this comes off. I could be wrong. I'll find out here in a minute, but I think what I'm going to do is pull these pins, pull the little cotter pin out, knock these out, and take this off, and then I'll see what happens there. Pedestal separated from the crane arm, so this thing doesn't come off, which makes sense. You know, I thought maybe, you know, it had like a shaft that slid up or something, but it's actually welded on. It's got like a shaft that does go through, but it's like connected to a big bearing, and you can kind of see it from the bottom side of the tube if you put a light in there. But either way, you know, I just took the pins off and it disconnected. But yeah, this swivels around with this locks it in place, tightens this clamp in place, and that'll keep your crane from spinning around once you got it where you want it. And then the pins just allow you to pick the crane up and position it, you know, where you need it. Got the old Impala. That's another video for another day. But here's the crane part. So it was a lot easier to move it around once I got it separated. But it's about to get real cold here. We got that ice storm moving through, so I don't know how much time I'll have to try to get this installed in my truck. I'm gonna need it coming up pretty soon this week, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it installed. I'm gonna have to talk to Liftmoore Monday and get a little bit more direction before I install it, just to make sure that, you know, I'm doing it correctly. You know, I don't want to tear nothing up, especially the crane that's cost me thousands of dollars. But anyway, that's where I'm at, and hopefully if anybody has any kind of experience installing these, definitely hit me up on the comments, and or if you got an idea. I mean, I'm open to constructive criticism. I mean, if you want to call me a dumbass, hey, go for it. I mean, I don't know what I'm not, I do these videos because I don't know some of the stuff. I don't know a whole lot about. So, and you can't find nothing on them, and no videos on them. So I'm just, so hopefully somebody will learn something from watching what I do, and somebody will comment, and we'll all learn together, and so, by all means, if you have any kind of experience mounting these, and you know what they're talking about with that plate on the bottom. I'm thinking that maybe the plate goes underneath the truck bed to kind of sandwich everything together. I don't know, but if you got any kind of experience, like I said, just let me know in the comments. And if when I get done installing it, or maybe I'll post some videos like a part 2 or something of me installing it, or after I talk to Liftmoore and get a little bit more direction on it. But either way, I'm done for this part of unboxing this thing. But we'll see you next time.